Hey everyone, today I'm diving into the fascinating world of psychology to explain a concept called relativity bias in just 3 minutes. So buckle up because this is going to be quick and enlightening. Relativity bias is a cognitive bias that affects how we make decisions based on relative comparisons rather than absolute judgments. Sounds a bit complex, right? But don't worry, I'll break it down for you. Imagine you're shopping for a new smartphone. You see two models, one costs $500 and the other $700. The $700 phone has a few extra features, but it's not a massive upgrade. Now, if another $1,000 phone is introduced into the mix, suddenly that $700 phone seems like a much better deal, right? That's relativity bias in action. This bias occurs because our brains are wired to compare options relative to each other. Instead of evaluating each choice on its own merits, we compare them to what's available, often leading to skewed decision-making. It's like our brains are constantly searching for context to make sense of things. A classic experiment illustrating this bias involves two jars of cookies. One jar has 10 cookies and the other has 2. When people are asked which cookies taste better, they often choose the cookies from the nearly empty jar. Why? Because relative scarcity makes them seem more valuable and desirable. Relativity bias isn't just about shopping or cookies. It plays a role in many areas of life, from how we perceive our achievements to how we evaluate job offers. For instance, if you get a job offer with a $10,000 raise, it feels great. But if you learn that your colleague got a $20,000 raise, that same offer might suddenly feel less satisfying. It's all about relative comparison. So, how can we combat relativity bias? One way is to focus on absolute values and individual benefits rather than comparisons. Ask yourself, is this option good for me, regardless of what else is available? Another strategy is to be aware of this bias and actively question if your decisions are influenced by relative comparisons. Remember, knowledge is power. By understanding relativity bias, you can make more informed decisions and avoid the traps of comparative thinking. Next time you're faced with a choice, take a moment to consider if relativity bias is at play. It might just change how you see the world. All right, that's it for today. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. And don't forget to subscribe for more quick dives into the world of psychology. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time.